Still haven't figured that one out. Hey guys, welcome back. Another guitar, and it is an MMUSI, I believe, and I have to figure out the mystery if it is in fact an MMUSI or just a MUSI, and the M being the logo. What do you think? Everybody calls it in reviews MMUSI. So, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. And I can't even call up the people that make this guitar because I don't believe this company is currently making guitars at this point in time. I'm not sure if they're even still functional. No idea. I've heard all sorts of rumors that the company is in the process of restarting up again, or I don't know what they're doing, retooling, whatever you want to call it. I know they haven't made any guitars since 2022 when these guitars came out. In fact, this is the serial number on here is 2022. So, what is it? And first off, I got this tip from Rob, who's a subscriber of the channel, and he notified me to let me know that this guitar was available if I was interested. I never had a chance to buy these when they came out, so of course I said, yeah, let me give it a shot. These are made in China. They are very well made instruments. They were only made for a short period of time. Like I said, this is a 2022, and then maybe they went into 2023, and then from that period on, I don't believe we saw much from these guys. In fact, if you go on YouTube and you look at the reviews, they're all from 4 years ago. So, 4 or 5 years ago, actually, at this point. Well, no, not 5 years ago. It's 22, it's 25. So 3-4 years ago, these things were made. Now, the guitar has an older body, and it has a very interesting pearl white color. You can't really see it well in the camera, but it is a pearl white color with a metallic flake to it. Very nice color. The body has these kind of cool contours on the front, if you can see them. Back has the sculpted neck joint and the cutout over here, which is kind of cool. It has a full-size block, tremolo block. Now, there have been people on YouTube that have done deep dives years ago. I don't know if the videos are even still around, but I know for a fact that the pickups in here are Alnico pickups. They're not ceramic pickups, which is another interesting feature. It has locking tuners, as you can see, and the tuners are excellent on this guitar. They really are. It has rounded stainless steel frets, which is also a really cool feature. You can see there's no sharp fret ends on this guitar. The neck this is every bit as good as any E-Art guitar that I've tried, and those are always raved about in terms of their smooth frets. So the neck on this guitar is phenomenal. I really can't say good enough things about it. It has a roasted maple neck. I like the contoured headstock with the different, tier where MMUSI Capricorn, this is the model Capricorn, is cut into the headstock, which is kind of cool. Has a single string tree. The truss rod you don't see here because it's here. It's a roller truss rod, which I like, at the base of the neck, which is kind of cool. It did come with the truss rod tools, which is a nice thing. The fretboard is also supposed to be rosewood. So this guitar has a lot of higher end features on it, which is really nice. It has a 2-point trem, and this trem block and trem is not made out of cheap, pot metal. It's a really, really sturdy bridge on this guitar, which is very impressive. Also, the tremolo arm is not ones that screw in. This is the one that pops in and out. So the features are really, really cool. The knurled controls on here, these very, very decent controls. Pots, I believe they're full-size pots from the review I seen when they did the deep dive. 5-way switch. The jack is at the base of the guitar, not on the front. Now, full disclosure, the reason that these things are being blown out. Now, these guitars, when they first came out on Amazon, I believe were around $2.99. They might have even been $3.99 on Amazon. They then were $199 for the longest time while they were being, I guess, no longer being made or whatever. Then this company, Specialty Traders, which is the lead that Rob gave me, decided to blow these things out at $134.10, free shipping. And I didn't even pay tax in the state I'm in. $134.10 for a guitar that has rolled fret ends, stainless steel frets, locking tuners, Alnico pickups, a 2-point trem, and a really good trem at that, and a crazy great finish on this guitar. For that price, I bit. So I will put the link in the description. There's only about 4 or 5 of these left, I believe. Now, the caveat, why are they blowing them out? Because they have minor imperfections. Most of the guitars, if not all of them, have stress cracks on the neck. This one has a substantial stress crack on the bass side and the treble side. Doesn't look like it's going to the wood. It's just in the poly finish. I can live with that at this price. So, yeah, they will have little things like that on them. And you can see the pictures of these on Reverb, actually. If you buy from Specialty Traders, you'll save tax. And you'll get it for a little less money than it's advertised on Reverb. So that's the guitar. Now, I'll play it clean a little bit more. You can hear what the pickup settings sound like, and then I'll put on some distortion. Okay? So here's the neck pickup. Single pickup. Now the neck in the middle, position 2. Just the middle pickup. Now, middle and bridge, humbucker. Finally, just the humbucker. Has really nice sustain. The pickups are actually decent pickups, stock pickups. It came shipped in a single box. It's behind me over here. So that's the only thing. But fortunately, I don't believe these stress cracks came from shipping. So everything was good as far as the shipping is concerned. Before I get into the other sounds, I want to mention the full features of the guitar. So I mentioned alder body, roasted maple neck, sculpted heel joint. Has a compound radius, 9.5 inches to 12. So it starts out 9.5 around the cowboy chords, flattens out to 12 in the speed zone, the shredding zone. Rounded stainless steel frets, a slim C neck, 22 frets. I believe they're medium jumbo. Dual action wheel truss rod here at the base of the neck. Has their own MMUSI pickups on the guitar. They're MMUSI solos, and then this is called a flex bucker, MMUSI flex bucker at the bridge. They're Alnico. 2-point trem. Locking 18:1 gear ratio tuners. A bone nut. One volume, one tone, 5-way switch. And what else do we have to talk about? No coil splitting, no coil tap. The trem arm pops in. These are supposed to be abalone markers on the frets. A nice thin C-shaped neck. Yeah, it's got really nice features on here. Full-size block, trem block. I mean, for the price, it's a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned at $134.10. So let's put on some distortion. Let me see if I can get it from down here. Neck pickup. Let me lower this a tad. That's just a quick tour of the guitar to let you hear what it sounds like with both distortion and cleans. I don't know if you guys would buy this as a modding platform. I personally think that this guitar in the state that it's in, if you play out, you're not a professional musician, but you play out, this guitar will suit you fine. The stock pickups are decent, great tuners, nice feeling fretboard and neck. The pots are responsive, the controls are responsive, comfortable body, nice looking guitar. Yeah, this MMUSI Capricorn I think is a winner. What are your thoughts? Put them in the comments. Would love to know. If you like these videos, guys, please subscribe. And as always, until the next time, be well, see you soon. Take care.